Hey everybody, it's Jason. Today we're doing the first run of the turkey on a Traeger grill. Trying to figure out what the recipes call for, cook times and things like that, and it varies all over the place. So preparation varies and everything else. So what I'm going to do is show you what I've done, what we're cooking on, and what kind of results we're getting. I'm keeping track of temperatures at every 15 minutes. So let me take you over to the grill. What we've got here is an older Traeger Big Tex. I picked this up at locally for a couple $100 and had to replace the pot, put a new hot rod in it while I was in there, and also picked up a Ortec controller. And as you can see right now, we are set on smoke. We are at, on the smoke setting is P4. Currently using the Traeger signature pellets for this. And I have also installed a couple of additional thermometers into the lid. And let me show you, take a quick peek at the turkey, see how she's doing. We did not brine it. What we did was we stuffed the cavity with onions, herbs, and some citrus fruits to keep it nice and moist and kind of help steam it from the inside out. And so as you can see, a little bit of a variation as to what's going on, but the grill is set at 160. That is picking up from the internal probe, which is right about here. It's right about here on the side next to the grill. And we are seeing about 175 on the left side, about, what is that, 160-ish on the right side. So it's right in the middle, kind of splitting the difference. So the plan on this bird is we're going to run it on this lower setting for at least a couple of hours. Right now it seems to be adding about 4 to 5 degrees to the temperature of the bird, so that we have over here. You can see that. About every 15 minutes we're getting 4 to 5 degrees, so about 20 degrees an hour. So I want to get this thing done in about 5 hours. It's a 10-pound bird, but at that rate it's going to take a little bit too long. So probably at the 2-hour mark, I'm going to bump it up and see if I can get the temperature up to about the 250 range. All right, we'll come back and see how it goes. All right, here we are. We are 2 hours in. Let's go take a look. So here's the chart we have so far. Been pretty consistent. We started at 11:30, and we are moving up about 4 to 5 degrees every hour, 15 minutes. It's about 20 degrees an hour. So we were at 60 degrees here an hour in, and now we're at about 82. Grill temperature is fairly steady, fluctuating a little bit, but that's good. I also have some bricks. I put some fire bricks in the bottom next to the pot. So here we are, 130. Bird's at 82. The grill says 160, and then that's the temp from the other gauges in the dome. So right now, what I have done is I have taken a setting, put the setting up to 225, and it looks like we're running about 275. About 225 over there, so it'll even out. I just changed the temperature, and you can kind of see what the bird is looking like. I'm gonna let it go probably for another half an hour or so before I cover it up. I don't want it to get too crispy, so we'll check back in later. All right, back again. It is now 3:30. This is what we've done. I've actually, go back over here, bumped it to 300. It's going a little slower than I thought it was going, but we're at 126 there. It's fluctuating a little bit, but 300, about 280, and looks like we're on target to get it done right around by 4:30, because now we're doing about 8 degrees every 15 minutes. Stay tuned. So here we are. It is 4:45. I've bumped the controller up to 325. We are very close at 154. And looks like about 325 on the left. And it's fluctuating. It's about 325 on the right. It fluctuates up, you know, at some points up to like almost 375, but it's doing good. I think maybe another 10 minutes. So we're a little bit beyond our goal, but I can tweak that for next time. And you guys can tweak it as well. I think in order to get this thing done in 5 hours, I probably should have turned it up to the 225 setting, maybe even the 300 setting. You can do it a couple different ways. You can turn it up earlier, maybe smoke it for an hour, and then turn it up at the 1 hour mark instead of the 2 hour mark. Or you could just turn it up higher when you turn it up. You know, turn it up to like this 325 setting. It probably would have been done by now. So I will check in and show you guys when it's finished. All right, it is almost 5:30, and we are at 160. I'm gonna let it go for just a few more minutes because we need to get it a little bit more done. We don't have time to set it up because we're gonna donate this turkey to the food, to the homeless shelter tonight. So 5 o'clock, we've got to 160. Actually, it's 5:30. It's not 5 o'clock. It's 5:30. Okay, it is now 5 o'clock, about a half an hour longer than I thought, but we are at temp, so we got 160. Thermometer probe is in the breast. I'm gonna let it go for a few more minutes because we're gonna donate this turkey. I want to make sure it's done all the way, and we don't really have a lot of time to let it set up. So we're gonna let it go for another few minutes, get to like 162, 163, and then we're gonna pull it. But it's 5 o'clock, and our temp is 160. So that finishes out. So total cook time on this, 5.5 hours. Could have got it done a little quicker if we would have been a little more aggressive with the temperature setting. So here's the finished product. Looking golden and delicious. Smells fantastic. We're going to let it rest for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to take it and give it away. Look at all that juice. And that is a result. We didn't brine this. Let's get a shot of the cavity. We just filled the cavity with onions and what are those, tangelos?
Tangelos and butter. Lots of butter.
Butter. Smothered the whole thing with butter and herbs.
Still juicy.
And that's the breast meat. It's really juicy.
Really moist.
See how it's running all over the place. We did not brine this.